But that's not the mystery here. It has nothing to do with jellyfish per se. The Twilight Zone, like I mentioned, is one of the least explored areas, and for good reason too. The pressure that deep underwater is immense, and coupling that pressure with the sheer darkness and travel time and specialized equipment required to even navigate through this area makes any sort of Twilight Zone exploration extremely expensive and difficult. And because there's not really a major financial incentive to explore the Twilight Zone, research is definitely a bit slow. But not only is the Twilight Zone extremely harsh to get to and be in, but it's also extremely vast, making exploring and documenting it nearly impossible fully. And because the Twilight Zone is so massive, it's actually speculated that there may be more fish in the Twilight Zone alone than all other fish on the entire Earth combined. And while this is kind of a fruitless thought experiment, at this point, it's also extremely possible. But not only is it possible, it's a scary thought, because the fish that live in the Twilight Zone are completely weird looking, and probably the closest thing we have to aliens at this time. Like, these fish are literally creating their own light, which is kind of dope. I don't know, I think bioluminescence is just cool to begin with, but I also like to think that fish just got so fed up of being in the dark that they literally created their own organic light. But it's not just seeing cool fish that light up that makes the Twilight Zone interesting. It's also the impact that the Twilight Zone has on the Earth's climate, because the Twilight Zone is a massive ecosystem. And ocean and marine ecosystems specifically play a major role when it comes to carbon storage, which obviously has a direct impact on the Earth's climate, which definitely gives merit to wanting to explore the Twilight Zone more. But yeah, that's kind of all there is to say about it. The Twilight Zone is one of the most common ecosystems in all of the world, technically speaking, although it's one of the ecosystems we know the least about. And maybe that's for the better. Ball lightning.